Hey, what's up, everybody? Once again, my name is DJ, doing what I do, sitting back here on a Monday, chilling. And actually, it's not Monday, but that's my catchphrase, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so I'm kind of winging this one, man. I don't have no notes, but I want to talk about training and self-defense, whether it's Krav Maga, Taekwondo, Jujitsu, whatever. And I did a short, and it was about real self-defense training being boring. Okay, and I want to talk about that. So when you come into a Krav Maga, especially the Krav Maga worldwide, schools, and most of the Krav Maga schools that I've been to, no matter what the organization, pretty much follow the same protocol. And when you come in, especially your first class, you're getting what we call the Krav Maga experience, okay? And it's usually a go class. It's a go class. You're doing a lot of punching, a lot of kicking. You're moving at a fast pace. You're getting your heart rate up. And then after class, you like, oh my God, that class worked me, man, and it gives you that experience, pushing you to your limit sort of thing. Now that's a good first class. It's a good first class, and especially gets you on board. Okay, here's the problem with the training. The Krav Maga experience never stops. So that means that as you come to your second class, third class, fourth class, level 1, level 2, level 3, the experience never stops. It always is go, okay? The problem with that is no one learns anything first fast. In order to learn, you have to go slow. And going slow is boring. All right, so here's the thing, all right? In order to really learn something, you have to do that something over and over and over and over and over. See, it's boring already, just me saying it, right? Over and over and over. But you gotta do that. You gotta do the same move over and over and over again, okay? You just gotta keep repeating it. And you got to do it slow. You got to do it so slow that there's no way you're going to mess it up. And if you messing it up, you got to slow it down, okay? You got to slow it down. You moving real slow when you do it. Now, as you start getting better, you start speeding it up. And then you get better, you start speeding it up. Before you know it, you're going at a faster pace. But in reality, you're still going slow because you're going to the level of your own proficiency, okay? So it's very important that you train at a slow pace, at a consistent pace, and get a lot of reps in. Most people ain't trying to do that. Most people ain't trying to do the same thing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Last week at my jujitsu school, we was working on a guard passing, and I went to school on the Monday or Tuesday. We was working on the particular guard passing. I went on Wednesday. We was working on the same guard passing. I went on Thursday. We was working on the same guard passing. I went on Friday, and it was a whole nother theme on Friday, and we did that theme for about a good 10 minutes, and then we're working on the guard passing. We worked on the same guard passing all week. So by this week, when I went past, I was actually trying to pass somebody guard and end up doing what I did last week. That's what I'm talking about. Because you gotta do it over and over until you ain't even thinking about it no more. Most people, man, if they doing the same thing more than a couple of days, they like, well, when we gonna learn something different? It reminds me of when I was younger, and I put this in my book, Self-Defense, Why Even Bother, Shameless Pun. And when my dad was teaching me how to throw a jab. My dad was teaching me how to throw a jab, and he had me throwing the jab all the way down the alley. It was about 100-yard, alley. And I would jab up, and I would jab back. And I would jab up, and I would jab back. I threw the jab, and I kid you not, I was throwing that jab for about 3-4 months. And that's the only punch I was throwing. And finally, man, I asked my dad, I said, Dad, you know, when am I going to learn how to throw another punch? I've been doing this jab for 3 or 4 months. My dad said, you're going to learn how to throw another punch once you learn how to throw a jab. I had been doing it for 3 or 4 months. I was bored as hell doing the jab. To this day, the average person can't block my jab. I land my jab easily because I thrown so many jabs, okay? It was boring, but it was effective, okay? Because real self-defense training is boring. So look at your training. If you're not bored, all right, you're probably not training, okay? Think about it. I have a lot of people who want to go to that next level. And normally they want to go to that next level. A lot of times they want to, because they're bored. They be like, man, you know, I've been doing the same thing over and over again, and I just don't get the same thrill out of it no more. I kind of, you know, they get bored, so they ready to go to the next level. But they not really ready yet. They need to stay in that level until it's like it's nothing, right? But if they do, they probably going to stop coming. They probably going to stop. They probably going to quit because they don't want to be bored, all right? But real self-defense training is boring. All right, man, I wanted to make this quick video. I'm going to let y'all go. Don't forget, man, get my book, Self-Defense, Why Even Bother. Got a new book coming out. It's called Jujitsu for Self-Defense, Why Even Bother, okay? Got to be out about a month or so y'all look for that. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Send me comments. I like to discuss these things, all right? Peace. I'm out.